ChatGPT. All right, welcome to the SEO section. So now that we have a beautiful blog and we know how to create blog posts, let me show you how to fully optimize it for SEO. So in this part of the video, I'm gonna walk you through how to fully SEO optimize your website for Google using a free plugin. This will make sure that your content is seen and ranked in the Google search results. Then I'll walk you through how to generate an LLMS text. This essentially will notify AI search results about your website and your blog posts. So in this part of the video, we're going to optimize your website for all major search engines, and we're going to optimize it for all AI search bots. You ready? Let's go. Okay, welcome to the SEO section. So we're gonna make sure this website is listed on both Google and also the AI search results like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and a few others. Now, in order to do this, we're going to install a free plugin. Over here under plugins, let's click on add new. Under search plugins, we're gonna type in Rank Math. Now, this is the plugin that we're gonna use. This is an SEO plugin that can essentially index your website for Google and all major AI search engines. So right here, I'll click on install now, and then we'll click on activate. Okay, now the first thing they want us to do is make a free account. Now you don't have to do this. So right here, I'll click on skip step. So the first option is selecting which mode. Now, if you're just getting started out with blogging and websites, I definitely recommend easy. Advanced does things where you probably don't need to touch things like your robot text file and everything else. So we're just going to select easy for now and then click on start wizard. The next is information about your website. So what is your website? Well, my website is a personal blog. Here I'll put the name of the website, so Wilson Blogger. If you have an alternative name of your website, you'll put it in right here. For the name organization, I'm gonna put Darrel Wilson because this is the owner of the actual blog. And then here is the logo for Google. This is important because for mobile users, they're gonna see this icon, so make sure this is a logo that represents your website. And lastly, we have the search. And lastly, we have the social share image. This is gonna be the image that people see when they share it through their favorite social network. So I'm also going to select my logo here, but you don't have to use a logo. You can use like a banner or something else. And once you're done, you'll click on save and continue. And the next is the analytics section. Now, you don't need to integrate Rank Math because we're going to integrate this on our own with the Google Search Console. So let's scroll to the bottom right here and click on save and continue. And now our site is ready. So now we can scroll down here and click on return to dashboard. Okay, now the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to activate the LLMS text. This will essentially alert the AI models about our post and the content on our websites. So right here, I'm gonna turn this on, and then I'll click on settings. And here is the LLMS text. And if we click on this, you're gonna see that it's automatically going to send our posts and our pages to the AI search models. And at this point, it's now ready to be indexed for all AI search engines. Now we need to submit it to the Google Search Console. So over here, we have Webmaster Tools. Now, I don't know why they call it Webmaster Tools. It is a very old school term for Google Search Console. About 15 years ago, it was called Webmaster Tools, but they've changed the name to Google Search Console. Anyways, now we're gonna integrate our website with the Google Search Console. So let's go over here to Google, and we're gonna type in Google Search Console. Okay, so here's Google Search Console. We'll press enter, and then you're gonna click on the very first link right here and click on start now. Now, if you're brand new to this, it might prompt you to a page that looks like this where you can enter your domain or your URL prefix. We're going to select the URL prefix right here, and then you're just gonna put the domain of your website. Okay, there's my website. I'll click on continue. Okay, so now it wants us to verify ownership. If we scroll down, we have HTML tag. I'll click on this, and all we gotta do is copy this, go back over here and paste this in the Google Search Console. I'll scroll to the bottom and click on Save Changes. Okay, once we do that, if we go back over here, we can click on Verify, and now you'll see that the ownership is verified. So here, I'll click on Go to Property. Now, it's going to give you some analytics about your websites, but you might need to check back in a few days because Google needs to gather all this information and crawl your website. Now, the next thing we need to do is integrate our sitemap. So right here, we have sitemap, and let's go over here to, so over here on the left side, you're gonna see sitemap settings. Let's click on this. And here is our sitemap. So we're just going to copy this text right here. All right, copy that. And we're just gonna paste this in. Okay, here I'll click on submit, then I'll click on dismiss. Now you're gonna see a success message. Now, if this did not work for you, all you gotta do is just basically refresh the page. And after you do that, you'll now see that you have a success message. Now, the very last thing for us to do is to optimize the posts and pages for our websites. So let's go over here and click on titles and meta. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to actually change this. So we're going to just get rid of all of this and only have the title for our post. Essentially what I'm saying here is I only want the article title in the search engines and not my site name and separator and all this other nonsense. It's really not good SEO practices. So this is the most optimal way to present posts in the search engine. So next I'll go ahead and scroll down and I'll click on Save Changes. Now the next one right here is pages. Now let me explain a little bit more about this. So what this does is it shows the title of your page, a separator, and a site name. To give you an example, right here you'll see my website. We have Darrel Wilson - home of the free WordPress tutorials. Now what I recommend to do here is not follow the actual page method by Rank Math and always manually create your own for every single page. So what I'm going to do here is just leave this as save changes and leave it standard. And let me demonstrate how to do this for all of your pages. So I'll go over here to visit sites, and now let's optimize every page and article on your sites. So the first thing I want to do is optimize the home page. So right here, I'll click on edit page. Now here at the top, you're going to see this Rank Math box. I'll click on Rank Math. And then right here, you'll see edit snippets. So this is what our website currently looks like on the search engine. It looks terrible, right? So we got to fix this. You'll see on my website right here, I added a lot of different content. So we have the name of the website, separator, and then here I put in keywords like WordPress tutorials, which is what I'm going for, and premium templates. So let's go over here to our page. Now what I do recommend is I do recommend to use ChatGPT for this part of the tutorial. So I went to ChatGPT and I typed in something like, I need an SEO description for my websites. I am using Rank Math, I need description, and I want to target keywords like AI consultant business because I'm a website that focuses on AI consultancy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one right here. Okay, so going back to our home, I'm first gonna enter in the description. So you'll see that we have some description. Next, I need some titles. So now let's ask ChatGPT for titles. So can you give me 5 titles now for my homepage? I like this one. AI consultant business, custom AI solutions for modern companies. So let's go back over here and I'm just going to paste this in. I don't want to use any of their formulas here. I just want to manually do this because it just comes off a lot more cleaner. So after we do that, we'll click on social and here you'll see what your website looks like when people share it onto Facebook and also Twitter. You can always update this image right here if you do want to change it. So here we have our general look and I think it looks really good. So we're going to go ahead and close this now and click on save. And now this is what our website is going to look like in the search engine when people search for our websites. Now I do recommend to do this for every single one of your pages on your websites. I know it's a lot of work, but I do not recommend to use Rank Math to automatically index these pages because it could come out weird and wrong. So I do recommend to index every single one of these pages using Rank Math. So let's go over here to post. Click on all posts, and then we're going to do the same thing for this one right here. So I'll click on edit, and then I'll click on Rank Math. Now, if I click on edit snippet, you're going to see that all this information is already filled out. That's because we set the option to do this by default in the Rank Math plugin. If you want to go that route where it automatically pulls the title right here in description, you can just leave it like this. However, if you want to override the settings and create your own custom title and description, you can go that route. You can also do that for your blog. I do recommend to do it yourself just in case Rank Math might not be working. So I personally do it for every single one of my articles. So if you didn't like what you had right here, because this is just going to just take the introduction paragraph, you can always just use like AI right here to just improve the actual, to improve the actual content right here. And you can also change the title of the article. Now here I'll go ahead and close this and then click on save. And once you do that, your website is now fully optimized for all search engines, including your blog posts and also your pages. Now, the very last thing that you should do is probably add the Google Analytics. So you want to see how much traffic you're getting on your websites. So to do that, over here under plugins, let's click on add plugin. And under search plugins, we're going to type in Google Site Kit. So here's the plugin that you're going to need. Right here, you'll click on install now. Then you'll click on activate. Okay, now the first thing that we're gonna do is start this setup. So right here, start setup. Then I'll click on sign in with Google. Now remember, you must have a Gmail account in order for this to work. So if you don't have one, just go ahead and quickly create one. I'm gonna select my Italian Gmail account right here. Next, I'll click on select all. scroll to the bottom and click on continue. Now I need to verify ownership, and we've already done this with the Rank Math plugin. So here I'll click on verify. Next, I want to turn on metrics in the dashboard. So I want to see all the analytics going on about my website. So I'll click on allow. Next, I'll click on setup. And lastly, we're going to now activate Google Analytics. So I'll click on next. So right here under the account, we don't really have an account right now. So I'm going to click on set up new accounts. And then we're just going to fill out this information, make sure it's correct, and then click on create accounts. Next, we're going to log back into our Gmail accounts. Then I'll go ahead and select continue again. Next, it's going to redirect you to the Google Analytics website, and you're going to accept these terms also right here. And then you can also sign up for their services if you want to go that route. Here, I'll go ahead and click on I accept. And that is it. So after about a day or two, it's going to show you all the traffic for your website. And if you click on Sitekit right here, this is again where you can see the traffic of your websites. The next section is content, and this will show you which content is ranking the best in the Google search. Here we have speed. This will show you the visitor experiences on your website and the speed page. And then here you have monetization where you can add Google AdSense to your blog. So at this point, your website is now fully optimized and ready to go. Good luck and start blogging.